All right, we're on page 246, qualitative graphs. Sketch a graph that illustrates each situation. Ryan walks for several blocks and then he begins to run. After running for 10 minutes, he walks for several blocks and then stops. So we're comparing his time and his speed, the speed over time. How fast he's going depends on how much time has passed. He starts off walking, so that's going to start off right here. He's walking at this constant speed for several minutes, for several blocks. Then he begins to run. So when he runs, his speed increases, and then he's running for that speed for 10 minutes. He stays that same speed. He walks, after running for 10 minutes, he walks for several blocks. So when you run, you don't just automatically start walking. You have to slow down. So he slows back down to where he was walking for several blocks, and then he stops. That should be what it looks like for number 1. All right, number 2. Susanna starts running. After 10 minutes, she sees a friend and stops to talk. When she leaves her friend, she runs home and stops. So, this time, we are going to do, because she's going back home, we're going to do the distance over time. So her distance is the dependent, time is independent. She leaves her home and starts running. After 10 minutes, she sees a friend and stops. So her distance doesn't change as time is passing, because we're doing distance this time. When she leaves her friend, she runs back home and stops. So that is what it should look like. When she leaves her home, she runs to see her friend, she stops to talk to her friend, and then she runs back home. Number 3, Mark stands on the porch and talks to a friend. Then he starts walking home. Partway home, he decides to run the rest of the way, and he doesn't stop until he gets home. We are going to do time compared to his speed. If he's standing on the porch talking to a friend, he is at 0. Then he starts walking home, so his speed increases. Partway home, he decides to run the rest of the way, so his speed increases again. And he doesn't stop until he gets home. When he gets home, he slows down and stops. So, we start off just standing and talking to a friend. Then he starts walking, and then he starts running, so his speed increases again as he's running. And then when he gets home, he slows down and he stops. All right, the graph represents the height of water in a bathtub over time. Choose the correct letter. Which part of the graph best represents the tub being filled with water? The water starts at 0, and as time passes, it increases because it's being filled with water. That is A. Which part of the graph shows the tub being drained of water? It's being drained at the very end, G, which is choice D. Which part of the graph shows someone soaking in the tub? A is where they're filling it, and the level stops right here. When someone gets in the tub, the water rises. So this is someone getting in the tub, and D is where they're soaking. That is choice H. Which part of the graph shows when someone gets into the tub? We said that is C. That's when the water level rises again because someone gets in it. And then which part of the graph shows when the water level is not changing? The height is not changing over time at B, D, and F, which is option